My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all like 5 years. Y'all for 5 years. Y'all.
5 years, bro. There's no way Travis Hunter's girl is on my DMs, bro.
Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed. Wow. So I'm going to explain everything that just happened in that video to give you guys a bit more context. First off, we've got to acknowledge that this story has really dragged on longer. At least from my perspective, this has to be the longest train wreck I've seen when it comes to a young man in this particular situation who refuses to let a 304 go. So the title of this video reads, Travis Hunter deletes Instagram after dude exposes his girlfriend, Leanna Lene, allegedly cheated on him with 2020 receipts. Now, when I saw that Travis Hunter deactivated his Instagram, I thought that it was because of the pressure and people making posts, even the people who are genuinely trying to help him. Like you, right? I saw a lot of the comments people were leaving on the video where I was covering this particular topic. A lot of people were just coming from a place of understanding. They walked in this young man's shoes before and they were giving him some sound advice. Leave her alone. Myself, I was looking at this and going, if he's anything like me, he has to get burnt. Because I didn't listen until I was burnt. The only difference is I recovered from that heartbreak and I also wasn't a millionaire. We've all had these experiences when you find out she belongs to the street, and then you live your life a bit more wise and you take off the rose-colored lenses. But check out this picture right here that you probably can't see fully, so I have to describe it to you. You've got a man who's not Leanna's fiance, who's not Travis Hunter, grabbing her by the waist. She looks like she's in a club throwing it back. She looks like she's out enjoying herself. More on that later. The video started out with Travis Hunter saying, I've been dating her. I've been with this chick for 5 years. I believe that's the same video where he also says to leave them alone. They've been together for 5 years. And the reason why that was important and included in this video is because if you go back to these messages, you will see that this interaction that allegedly happened. If a dude's going to show his face and he's not making a big deal out of it, I'm more likely to believe that he's not just chasing clout, especially because it took him this long to come out and actually talk about this. So check out the messages here. December 4, 2020. We're in 2024. So obviously some simple math there, you realize that was within the time period that they said that they were together. He just said, hey, she slid into my DMs. This wasn't him reaching out to Travis Hunter's fiance, soon to be wife, hopefully with a prenuptial agreement if he decides to jump into a burning building.
Yo, Travis was outside this day at this party. He took her to the party. But no, all seriousness though, Travis, you would never be her type. When you got YNs at a party that you probably took her to and you were probably outside for real, and you got YNs grabbing your fiance's cheeks on camera, what else can you do? You deactivate your Instagram and she deactivates hers too. Why? It's because you knew all these things. If y'all don't think Travis Hunter knew his fiance was a bop, then y'all are sadly mistaken. When you are taking your girlfriend to parties and you sitting outside, what else do you think she's doing? He knows this. He's just oblivious, bro. He's just thirsty. He tried to pull some Beauty and the Beast shit. But we keeping it G. Travis just not no player, bro. Like, he's just a simp. Like, he's a cuck for real. This is what happens when you let a woman shame you into thinking that you're a real man. Like when a woman gets on the internet saying, oh, a real man wouldn't control this woman and a real man to do this, a real man to do that. And
Right.
this is what happens. You end up taking your girl to parties and she's getting her cheeks grabbed on. And then once you find out, you're just being insecure or she just simply lying about it. Like, bro, to keep it G, bro, Travis Hunter been knew all this information. It's not new. But he just didn't want all of us to find out. Cuz is not mad at the fact that she was a dancer and had her OnlyFans. He's not mad about that. He knew already. He's mad that we all know. Like, no matter what, he's gonna marry that girl. She's still gonna be his fiance for now, but They're gonna get married next year, bro, and he's gonna get her pregnant. I promise you. It's crazy, bro.
So I actually want to talk about that there. Shout out to Scarface Mark. He brings up a good point. And I don't want to believe this, and I'm curious to know what you guys think. But he's saying Travis Hunter will marry this chick next year. And I'm thinking, like, am I so hopeful that men out here are able to see modern women for who they really are? Do I really give a lot of guys more credit than I really should? Because I'll look at certain situations and I'll think one day he'll realize it, or he'll see the red flags. If you look at this chick, she checks off so many boxes. Allegedly an ex-stripper. Says she was a bartender working at a strip club, but that's what's being said. Discovering OnlyFans links and banners of this chick's deleted OnlyFans, right? Allegedly. What else do we have? Dudes coming out talking about, is this your girl sliding in my DMs within the time frame you said that the two of you have been dating and together? I'm finding out crazier shit than this. Someone in a recent video said that she has her own apartment, separate from his. Think about that for a second. This chick has her own apartment, allegedly. We're going to check out that video next. But what Scarface Mark here is saying is interesting, because I thought the only reason, and this is where I'll give him credit, because what came to mind for me is, like, there's only one reason he wouldn't break up with this chick and not marry her, is if he knew she cheated.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Drink the coffee. Put that coffee.
No, I'll have a tea, actually.
Is if he knew she cheated and he still doesn't care. At which point, this will be a painful experience for Travis Hunter.
I swear it's crazy. Yo, Travis was out.
So if you're still confused about what he meant there by Travis Hunter took her to that club where you saw her twerking on another man, well, it's because of this post that I saw floating around, and I shared it on my community page. It reads, Travis Hunter's girlfriend revealed he used to take her to parties, wait outside, and then take her home afterwards. And so you're reading that, you're thinking to yourself, so he would drive you to the club, to a party, wait outside, because she says he doesn't drink, but I'm Latina, so I love tequila. She made it sound like it was this cute thing, and he's not like other guys. He's not controlling. He's secure. He takes me to parties so I could do what? Dance with other men so that they could be grabbing on my cheeks? That's what people were imagining with their own minds, and they didn't know that that might have not been too far from the truth. This is insane. A few more comments here, because I think it's worth reading some of these comments on this post right here. So the top comment here says, she and the boy had so bad. This commenter's talking about his Instagram. She probably told him to deactivate and not be on the internet. If you look at the video where they talk about the rules they have in their relationship, she looks like she came up with the majority of those rules. One of those rules was, we don't talk about our relationship publicly, unless what? Unless if she decides to get online and throw this man under the bus for cheating. Here's another comment that says, don't listen to these people, bae. Social media trying to ruin us. So they're coming up with like hypotheticals of what they know is happening, which does not sound too far from the truth, man. This is insane. And if you're one of those people or women who's sitting there going, oh, what's wrong with this? You men are so insecure. What's wrong with the girls' trip? What's wrong with another man dancing with your future wife, fiance, while he has a handful of her cheek? Then you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. I was at least hopeful that Travis Hunter was going to get a prenuptial agreement. And I'm still holding on to that hope. I'm out of the dating market myself. You guys know I'm married. You followed my experience going from dating to married. And I thought the number one thing I could do is help out guys like this who also plan to get married with all its risks, want to provide a 2-parent households for their future family. I could do my best to help the men that will listen understand the legal implications of marriage. That's why I decided to create fathershaverights.com. And though someone like Travis Hunter may not listen, it could be a guy right now who wants to provide a 2-parent household for his family. And he might want to understand what marriage means, understand that it's a legal contract, understand how to protect himself, understands the first steps to take in case he does want a prenuptial agreement. There are guys right now who are capitalizing on the free resources we have at fathershaverights.com and guys who are using the guide to get their own prenuptial agreements. I feel good that there are men out there who are listening, though we look at this situation and wish Travis Hunter would listen in this particular situation. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my son's actually making noise here in the background. In case you hear baby sounds, you're not going crazy. That's my son here in the background. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, yeah. I wanted to show you guys another video because this story was getting worse and worse and worse. So this next video reads, it's captioned, so if you gonna say she a gold digger, make sure you say I'm a gold digger too. These words were spoken by none other than Travis Hunter, who in defense of a lot of people looking at his girl as a gold digger, he had this to say. Let's check it out.
She brings value to me. She makes me money and she makes her own money. So if we're going to say she a gold digger, make sure you say I'm a gold digger too. Make sure you say I'm using her.
Hey, that's the quote of the year. That's the quote of the year. hey, when it comes to defending your shorty, that's the quote of the year. If y'all gonna say she is gold digger, I'm a gold digger too.
You know, there are lighthearted moments like this. This is funny. I laughed at this. But then there's just painful stuff that's coming to the surface right now. For example, did you know that Travis Hunter's fiance was a video vixen? I mean, we've got the stripper part checked boxed with an alleged parentheses next to it. Says she was a bartender, right? But we've got that. We also have the going to parties while he waits on the outside. And we also see other men having a handful of cheeks of a woman who you plan to marry. And yes, he's not going to listen to this, but this is not just for him. This is for any man out here who is willing to listen. And then you have the video vixen, proven allegations. Actually, we have a video here. Check it out.
Travis Hunter's fiance, starring in a music video 3 years ago, while with Travis Hunter, who she's been with for 5 years. Here she is playing the video vixen, love interest. And the rapper says, I had to see what's up, then I picked you up. Then I took you home, then I beat it up. Ooh. Look at the way you ride, baby, keep it up. I don't need a lot, but I need your love. First I slow down and speed it up. So this is indeed her. You can tell from the left arm tattoo.
No, that's her. That's her. There's no question about it. We don't have to put alleged next to this music video. That's definitely her.
That has done his job, and the rabbit hole goes deep, I promise. This is crazy work, chat. Honestly, I don't know what made everybody go and look this up or find this, but it's out there. Does it mean, he can't be with her because she was in a music video? Not necessarily, but from what we've gathered through the rumors, through the rumor mill, she used to work in a strip club. She had an OnlyFans, and now we find out that she's a video vixen. So, Dare I say she's very opportunistic. She also said that Travis was not her type. She said she's been with white cowboys and SoundCloud rappers and everything else, right?
Right.
This is crazy work. And honestly, man, there's a lot of women like this. Again, they don't care who it is. They looking for a man with a certain status. Rappers, actors, ball players, whoever they can catch and hook in, and they will, they will take real good care of you once they got you because they know you have something, and I guess that's kind of like normal with men and women, right? Men being the providers, but
they will not take good care of you. They will take from you. So another thing, we're gonna check this out because I think this one was a good video. Another thing that I was realizing a lot of chicks don't understand about this particular topic is just how much men warn other men they care about when they are about to wife a 304. This could be just for an exclusive relationship. This doesn't have to be for marriage. But you have chicks who don't understand why men are going so hard here in this situation. because they aren't usually exposed to these type of conversations that men have with their boy who they see is about to wife a 304. They don't know how passionately men discourage other men when they realize that their boy might be wifing a chick who belongs to the streets. For example, you have chicks saying things like this.
Naive to see through the fact that these conversations, don't be too naive to see through the fact that these conversations around Travis Hunter's girlfriend are meant to distract because he's such a great character. They don't have anything to tear him down about. And since he's breaking generational preconceived notions and generational perceptions about HBCU players who look like him, come from his background, make the decision not to go to the big D1 school and go with Dion, go to an HBCU, take his bet there, go to Colorado, change the game, all of his accolades. And then he's also just a person who likes to focus on football and his sport. So because you can't tear him down, you go and tear his girlfriend down.
Out of touch. And if you go check out these posts on IG that are exposing his girl, you see that a lot of chicks are out of touch. They do not understand. And the bad guys like the Coffee Pod and other toxic platforms who talk about these particular issues, that's the only time they actually get a glimpse of what men actually think of women who have a track record of 304 tendencies. And now they're seeing publicly what men do when they find out another man who they may care about. The lengths that those men will go to discourage that guy to get with a 304, right? And you have guys here who are responding back to this chick's video saying, no, not at all. Here's somebody else who says, bro, what? Another person who says, what the hell? They're so used to believing that it doesn't matter your past. It doesn't matter if you go out and party and drink all night while in a relationship. There's a man out there for you. They don't see that men discourage this. Maybe not publicly, but they do speak out and warn a friend, a brother, a man who they may care about, have a relationship with when he's about to wife a 304. Let this be a lesson. It does matter how you represent your man. It does matter how you are perceived. It does matter, especially if the end goal is marriage. Guys, as always, I appreciate you. Remember, fathershaverights.com for free legal information and also access to the #1 guide to drafting a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement. We have expert attorneys there who are presenting the legal information for you. I appreciate y'all. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.